Hey guys, Christina here from The Main Objective. Today's video is all about diffusing hacks. If you're like me, you've wanted to get into diffusing, but you just couldn't figure out why your end results look absolutely nothing like everyone else's. From dry, crispy, and shrunken to frizzy and dull, your attempts at diffusing have been practically a fail. Worry no more, I'm here to help. I've managed to identify 4 key areas of concern when it comes to diffusing and what to do about them. I'm starting this video on a wash and go that I did about 4 hours prior to filming. Basically what I did is I did my wash and go, my normal thing with the lock method, and then I pinned the front back to gently stretch it because you guys know I have way more shrinkage in the front than I do in the back. My hair is definitely still wet in the front from being pulled back and rolled and tucked into itself, and my roots are wet as well. At this point my hair is about 60% dry, but definitely still very wet. I'm applying the Amika Straight Up Smoothing Balm prior to beginning my diffusing for extra moisture and heat protection. It's not a required step, but I definitely recommend it, and I'll share with you why in a little more detail in a second. So let's get on with these major areas of concern around diffusing and how to actually hack them. The first and most major area of concern for many of us is shrinkage and the lack of volume when diffusing. I know there's nothing more irritating than watching a diffusing tutorial on YouTube and emulating what the vlogger did, but instead of a curly, fluffy mane, you end up with shrunken, thin, and puny looking curls. Luckily, there's a hack for that, and it's really easy. Wait until your hair is at least 50 to 60% dry before diffusing. If I would have known this, I would have started diffusing a long time ago. Not only does starting on more than halfway dry hair help cut your diffusing time down considerably, leaving you with hair that isn't really dried out, air drying prior to diffusing also gives your curls the opportunity to expand naturally before the diffusing process locks them into place. Trust me, I've diffused on completely wet hair before. Not only did it take an eternity, but the end result was shrunken and flat. Once you're done diffusing, you can remove the attachment and send straight shots of heat to your roots and the length while gently tugging your hair downward to further elongate and enhance volume. I don't do that in this video because I'm going to band my hair and let it stretch that way overnight. If you need instant anti-shrinkage, definitely go with that tension method though. The second area of concern when it comes to diffusing is frizz. There's a common misconception that because you use a diffuser, all your frizz problems are going to disappear. That is not the case at all. Mitigating frizz has less to do with the diffuser and more to do with what happens to your hair prior to diffusing. Combating frizz in the diffusing process is actually twofold. Before you even begin diffusing, ensure that you've applied enough styling product to your hair. I'm not saying that you have to use an entire vat of Eco Styler gel, but do set yourself up for success by ensuring that your strands are decently coated in your curl definer of choice. And after you've applied the product, whether it be via shingling, rake and shake, praying hands, or any other method, try your best to keep your hands out of your hair. I know your curls are cute, but give them an opportunity to get in place before you start messing with them. Now, once it's time to diffuse, make sure you're handling the hair gently as you move about your head with the diffuser. Moving around your head, alternate between sitting the diffuser at your roots, resting it flush against the length of your hair, and scooping it gently into the bowl and scrunching it upward. Repeat this as long as it takes for your hair to dry. And only 90 to 95% dry do you begin shaking and fluffing with the diffuser for added volume. And a bonus hack for fighting frizz is to try adding a smoothing balm or serum to your hair right before diffusing, just like I did in this video. The Amika balm I used in this particular video provides heat activated, frizz fighting, smoothing, and heat protection all in one. Smoothing products will help cut down on frizz during diffusing and in the days following. The third area of concern is crunchy curls. Nobody wants crispy curls that look like they're 2 steps from total disintegration. The first hack in preventing curl crunch is to layer your products properly and ensure that you have some sort of leave-in at minimum between your curls and curl definer. The next way to knock out crunchy curls is to scrunch them with an oil of choice like argan, emu, avocado, or Jamaican black castor oil. Take a dime or nickel-sized amount, rub it between your palms, and scrunch it through your hair gently to remove the crunch, aka gel cast, without causing frizz. Lastly, let's address the concern that lies in these 2 dreaded words, heat damage. I shudder to think of it. Honestly, I'm unaware of anyone having ever suffered heat damage at the hand of a diffuser. If anything, diffusers help prevent heat damage via blow dryer by diffusing the warm air around the curls as opposed to directly on it. But if you're the overly cautious type, I can definitely understand, and there are 3 simple hacks that you can use to safeguard against heat damage. 1. Keep your blow dryer temperature on cool, low, or medium heat. High heat is a recipe for a dried out disaster. 2. Keep the diffuser moving. Don't sit on any one section of your hair for too long. I like to move from section to section within 10 seconds or less. And 3. Use heat protection balm, serum, or spray to shield your tresses. So, can y'all tell I'm feeling my hair or not? No, I'm just playing. But that's it. Really, the 4 major areas of concern when it comes to diffusing can be turned around and addressed with a few simple hacks. Now that I've gotten this one under my belt, I'll definitely be incorporating diffusing into my regimen more. I didn't tease this wash and go to the heavens because I want it to last me a good 3 to 4 days. It'll get bigger and fluffier as the days go on. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to keep up with me on social media and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with a girlfriend. Later.